We are now connected. Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
If this video found you today, it's because you have been chosen to receive a very specific message that will make a lot more sense by this time tomorrow. So trust that Spirit has led you here for a reason. So welcome in, my beautiful friends. I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in Spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So this is a collective reading. It is for all zodiac signs today, and it's also timeless. So whenever you find it is exactly when you're meant to. So today we're going to start with 3 urgent messages for you from Spirit. All right, so we've got some dropping out here. So we're going to just use this top of the deck. And what we're getting for you is breaking news. Focus on the now. We often forget to live in the present because we are way too busy dwelling on the past and worrying about the future. Spirit says to remain in the present moment at all times. So this is where you implement some sort of a practice that keeps you centered and grounded. This could be meditation, breathing exercises, doing something that brings you closer to yourself and at peace, right? So that is your first message. Your second one is also breaking news. Whatever it is that you have been praying for or trying to manifest is on its way. It's on its way to you. Keep believing and know that Spirit is always working on your behalf. So there is something that is entering your reality and they want you to be aware of it so you see it. So miracles really do happen. Expect sudden growth and positive movement in all areas of your life. These miracles will bring you much joy and happiness. They want you to believe in miracles. They do happen. I've experienced them. I've experienced them continually. So they do happen. They are real and they want you to believe in that magic. So these are your 3 messages from your spirit guides. I feel there's static I'm feeling right now as I'm trying to read these messages. So perhaps there are some distractions or things that are in the way of something that you are trying to create or experience. So they're bringing an awareness around that. So we're going to pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So I know that some of you have asked what deck this is. I'll share that with you in just a moment here. So the first card is the Page of Pentacles. They are encouraging you to open your mind to see your world just a little differently. Where you are right now, you are a beginner, okay? So the energy is unfamiliar for some of you. It may feel a little uncomfortable, right? So know that you are starting somewhere. This is the first message that you're going to receive as you're entering into this space. This is why you're here. And you may have been seeing the numbers 1111 recently. I've been seeing this number a lot. It's been coming through my collective readings, and I feel that many of us have been experiencing this number over and over again. And we have the Ace of Cups. We have another 1 coming through. So this is a new experience, and I feel that you're being called to feel into your world, to feel into your body in order to connect with everything. This is an overflowing heart, so I feel your cup is going to runneth over is how they want me to say it. So yeah, they want you to stay open and stay connected to your heart center as you're moving through your experience. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands coming through as well. So I really feel that this is where you're going to claim victory. Like there's something here that feels like a win. That feels like, oh my gosh, it's happening. I can't believe it. This is the first sign, or, you know, this is what I am capable of. This is what you are capable of. So there's results in your actions where you've been putting your effort and energy. You're going to see that that's working, right? So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages, which is my favorite part. It's when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. And those of you that are liking this card deck, it is Whispers of Time Tarot by Sonia Kuliniak. I hope I said that right. Yeah, this is a beautiful deck. It's different. The colors are more darker, but there's like this feel which feels more deeper inside of you, right? So this is where I'm moving through in this reading. Now, before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, which I'm going to leave for you in the pinned comment section below, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So we have the numbers 11, 1, and 12. These may have been showing up. This is one of the many ways that Spirit communicates with us. So it's through the light codes and numbers. And you might be seeing these individually or as a part of a sequence. So that's the way that you are connecting with Spirit. Now, the element of water and the sun are coming through. So I feel you have a deep connection to water, which comes through the way that you feel, the way that you sense. And the sun is your energy and how you're able to direct your energy through your day-to-day experience, right? So I feel you are locking into this. It's like you've already got the vision, you've got the idea, you've got the dream. Now you are activating the heart center and then the will, right? So I feel that you have locked into something recently. I feel you know this. You've been feeling it. I feel an open, free space for you. It's like a blank canvas. And this has been coming through many collective readings recently. So I feel that some of you out there are beginning something new, or you're going through some sort of a change that is testing you a little bit. You're feeling uncomfortable in it, or you're not sure exactly what you're meant to do. Let's put everything down for a moment and, get into that present moment, right? We had that come in as your first card here. Spirit says to remain in the present moment at all times. This is your reality. And what I like to do is when I'm faced with a challenge, I'm like, okay, I'm actually going through this, right? It's actually happening. This is my reality. So let's just ground ourselves and focus and move through it step by step. So I feel that this is a stance that Spirit is encouraging some of you to have at this time, like a role that you may be playing in your life somewhere. You are a beginner. You are starting something new and you may be unfamiliar. So you have to give yourself some time, 3 to 6 months. Again, I've been sharing this a lot. I feel it's important that we remember that sometimes we are in an experience where we are still learning, we are growing, right? This could be in your work experience right now. Maybe they changed something and everyone is having to change together. And some people might be having an easy time, other people might not, right? We are all different. And I feel what's happening is they're wanting you to be open to grow, open to make mistake, open to explore and see what happens, right? To start it and see what happens. And you know what? I feel that whatever this is that is trying to open up or trying to express itself and become a reality in your life is something that you've been feeling deep down inside. Like, I can't explain this. I feel you have your own words, or maybe you don't have the words yet. Sometimes I don't have the words. It's just a feeling, right? And I feel you have a feeling around this, like this time it's different. And you have been or are one decision away from a completely different life. So I want you to know that you are stepping through uncharted territory. You might not even realize that you've actually crossed a threshold into this new reality. But I'm letting you know that right now, and your spirit guides are as well. This is why you're connecting with this message, right? So Spirit wants you to look at something differently, not to be hyper focused, to Also, now they're showing me your reality, like your environment, the things that you surround yourself with, the people that you connect with, you interact with. It's the things that you watch, the things that you hear. There is something that they are shifting here, which is going to change the frequency and vibration in a huge way for you, like your frequency and vibration. So you're going to see a change. Again, some of you are going to see this gradually, and others you're going to see like fast changes that are happening. And these are miracles that are coming in. And maybe it's going to feel like, I can't believe this is happening. I've had so many of these kind of moments in my own life where when I first started YouTube, I posted my first video and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that. You know, and everything I did, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that, right? And taking that step by step, I feel some of you might be in a place right now and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Or I can't believe this is happening for me, right? This is the energy, this is the wave that is coming through. And this is something that you have already been feeling, especially if you're spiritually in tune. And, you know, whenever you're connecting to water, so for example, if you're swimming, if you are at a lake, right? You have your feet in water, you're taking a shower or a bath, washing the dishes even. I feel even when the laundry is turning, it's almost like connecting you to this space where you go to, where you visualize, where you imagine, where you're almost in a place of, it's therapeutic, it is very healing. So it is something that you're doing that you're enjoying, and you're almost like on autopilot, but in your imagination in a good way, right? So this is what this card is connecting to. It feels really good. It feels like you're connected to your heart center. You are in this space of safety, I feel. It feels like I'm okay here. I'm safe. My angels are with me. I'm seeing the signs. Like you might be washing the dishes and the sun is shining, and it might be golden hour, like after dinner, and it was a nice meal, and it was, what a beautiful experience that was. And you're now finalizing that. You're in that moment, in that present moment. And there's trust, faith, and hope here. So whatever it is that you have been praying for, whatever it is that you have been trying to manifest is coming in. It's already there. And you are being opened up to it. And I feel you have been getting recently, especially, glimpses of this in your day-to-day life. And some of you, these glimpses have become like an entire image and an entire reflection in your reality. There's abundance here, love, community. This is connection. It is flowing harmoniously. So you're going to notice that there are moments in your life where things are working perfectly. The connections of people you're talking to, it's just like really nice to be in that space, right? We have these moments. So perhaps you are riding a wave where you're seeing this. And for those of you feel that you're not, it's around you. Look around. The energy is definitely there and it's available for you as well. All we have to do is tap into it. So I feel this is the heart center. Some of you might be working on healing your heart chakra, or you're doing meditations to open yourself up more, or to soften, to take the armor off, right? And trust. I feel trust has been broken for some of you. That was so hard to get out. That was hard to get out. So I feel it's hard for you to deal with it in whatever way I feel you might be dealing with trust here. You know, I also have trust issues. I don't trust everyone. And it's because I've seen a lot in my life. So, but I do trust. I'm still open. Just because I'm not, I'm still open, right? So this is an open energy. It is discerning, right? That's what I am, discerning, but it's also open and welcoming. So I feel you're going to see this like a river flowing in your life, the experience. So emotions are going to flow easily. It's the connection with you and others that are just flowing beautifully. It's because you are coming from a place where your cup is running over. You have enough to give. So if you are feeling drained right now, if you're feeling like you don't have enough to give, make sure that you are directing your love, care, and affection toward yourself, giving yourself love, self-love. I was going to say love care, right? So, and This is where the blessings are. This is where the miracles are happening for you. So when you're locked into this, this is where you start to connect with everything, and it spreads out. It is not something that happens like an instant, but it is something that I feel you're going to somehow understand. Once you move through this entire message, I feel you're going to receive what it is your soul needs to receive. And tomorrow, this time, something, you're going to have to share with me tomorrow what happens for you. So this is the Ace of Cups. I feel that you have some sort of an idea, some sort of something. I feel this is intuition. This is your knowing. That is what you're tapping into. And this is what is flowing inside of you. This is why you're feeling this, like, I feel like your angels around you, and that's the presence I've been feeling in this studio right now as I'm filming, is this like warm and loving energy. It's like a warm blanket on a chilly day, and it's almost like somebody put the blanket in a microwave. I don't know if you do that, but it looks like someone put it in the microwave and they wrapped it around me. That's what the presence of the angels felt like. So the Knight of Wands, this is movement, this is action, this is your will, this is your desire, and you are bringing it to life in your world. So I'm seeing you doing a lot, putting energy and effort into things that matter to you. I feel that I'm seeing someone who's locked into a routine or a schedule, or is preparing or planning to do this. The action is going to be very important. This is how you actually make it a reality, through showing up and taking action on it. And I see that you have a specific goal in mind. Now, they want you to be open here. This is where the Ace of Cups comes in, is to be open to it showing up in a way that you weren't expecting. So if you have timing attached to this desire, if you're expecting it in a certain form, they want you to release the cords on that and allow yourself to be open to the way that it shows up. This is where you're really going to see it, and it's way better than you're imagining. This is also, I feel there's like a little bit of a test here. And this is where your spirit warrior energy is flowing through you. So you may be finding that you are in fight or flight, or survival mode, fight or flight, where it feels like you're under attack in a way, but you're actually not. This is an old pattern. This is an old energy that in this experience right now, you are releasing and letting go of. And this is actually, there's some sort of like generational ties that you are cutting the cord on and releasing. So now, as you move forward, your children, your grandchildren, this is your family line that continues on without that heaviness you experience, because you are the one that is going out of the norm and doing something different, right? So it's untraditional is the word that they're sharing. And it's, you know, your strategy here, the way that you're navigating is different, right? And I feel you know this and you trust yourself. You know, everyone is different. You are aware of that. And maybe one thing works for someone else. It might not work for you. So I feel you're trying a lot of different things. This is where the exploration is coming in through the Page of Pentacles, right? Not being afraid to try something different. This is you thinking outside of the box. I'm seeing some of you trying different marketing strategies. You're out networking and trying different things. And I feel right now there is a shift that has happened in the world and things are working a bit more differently, right? So we are also meant to adjust and adapt and learn and grow with this experience in our own way. There's a lot of energies at play right now. So sometimes when we see something from a distance, something that isn't familiar or we don't know enough about, the more closer we can get to it by learning and understanding it, we get to know. And I feel there's a major expansion that is happening in your experience through, you know, acquiring or learning like knowledge or wisdom, like gaining this through your experience, right? So I feel action is needed. You being intentional as you're moving through your experience as well, right? And the sun in the background here is so intense, but it feels like it is healing you. It feels like it is replenishing you. It's filling you up. So I feel you're feeling more energetic recently. I don't know if any of you have gone through something recently where you've been feeling exhausted or feeling like there's been a darker energy. You're being fueled right now by the sun. So give yourself some rest. I know that whenever it's sunny and hot, for me, when I'm feeling that in the heat, it's been like that recently. My body is tired. Like even when we eat, I don't even feel like eating because my body is just like, I don't even feel like eating right now. I just want to lay down and do nothing, right? So this is the energy I'm feeling for some of you. So make sure you are charging up and then taking action. Make sure you are overflowing in energy before you put your energy out there. This is going to matter, right? Because when we're in that space, when we're tired, we're stressed, we're worried, things aren't working out, we're in this thought space, it distracts us from what's actually happening. Okay, so whenever I get into that zone, I just sit there and learn. I put on like podcasts and things and I just listen as I'm in this like state. But I'm like, you know what? My brain's not going all over the place right now. This is really good because I'm able to pay attention because I have nothing else to do. So I make the energy work for me. I kind of shift it and, you know, work with it in a different way. We have the horse in this card. This year that I'm posting this video is the year of the fire horse. And this is a year that is supporting you. So whatever your year you end up finding this reading is the year that is supporting you. This is a sign from spirit. So, you know, let's call back your power. Let's recharge, re-energize, heal, whatever it is that you need. Let's do that for you. And then allow yourself to unleash the power of you. And you're very magnetic. You're like a bright light. So I want you to know that recently I've been feeling that the collective has been noticing energies being drawn to them, right? Opportunities coming in, people coming into your life. This is why it's important to be discerning, right? And feel into who's coming and going from your life and what's coming and going, what brings you up and what brings you down. Okay, so Knight of Wands. I'm going to pull a Whispers of Love Oracle. I've been just loving this card deck. I've reunited with it after a few years and I continue to use it here. So let's see what comes through this card. So we are getting here, honesty is essential. Honesty is essential. So speak with love and truth. You're being called to speak with love and truth. And you might be resonating with this card. Whatever you're seeing here, if something is connecting with you, let me know in the comment section below. It might be the rose. It might be the pearls in her hair. It might be the masked man. It might be the moon in the background. Masquerade is something that is coming through. And the number 38. This is a light code. I always find it's usually like 38 days. It's a day for me. So 38 days. Love aims to do what is best for another person. Speak honestly. Tell the truth about your emotions. There is an opportunity to clear the air and create a positive outcome in your situation. Truthfulness is an important part of any relationship. If you are sharing something that isn't real, you aren't being straightforward. When you avoid the truth because you fear how it will be received, you create blocks or walls in your relationship. Work on speaking with clarity, love, softness, and honesty. To get to the truth and develop a stronger bond with your partner, be compassionate about their emotions. Try to be open to what they have to say and avoid personalizing their frankness. A woman faces a masked man who is presenting herself with a rose in this image. The mask suggests something is hidden or being glossed over. Out of fear of upsetting each other, to believe there is more going on than meets the eye, you responsible for how you communicate with your partner. Be open and connected to create a healthy relationship. I think it's written a little bit differently here in this card. So I'm going to read that one more time. You're responsible for how you communicate with your partner. Be open and connected to create a healthy relationships. And You know what? I'm having trouble reading that part. So I feel that your throat chakra may be affected, and perhaps it's been hard for you to speak honestly because the fear of what will this other person think, or, feeling a certain way about it. So I feel right now you're being called to speak your truth. This is going to show you a lot, right? So that is your message from the Whispers of Love Tarot. So let's close and seal your reading now with an angel number. So I feel like I just got bothered by the way I was reading here. I don't know if you're feeling bothered right now. Maybe there's something distracting you or interfering with your energetic space. Stay at peace with whatever this is and allow those emotions to come through. Feel them and then let them go, let them pass. Your angel number today is Mind Mastery, 5757. Mind Mastery. So your knowledge is growing at this time. You're being called to expand your mind. So taking a course, reading a book, learning more about something that you might not know about, or being in an experience firsthand and learning that way. There's wisdom, studies, and higher education here. So there's a major expansion that is happening in your consciousness. This is allowing you or opening you to see your world through a bigger lens, through a bigger perspective, right? So mind mastery, keeping yourself at peace in your mind, activating your imagination and being very intentional with the decisions you are making at this time, right? Having a strategy, having some sort of game plan. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.
Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Rhea and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.